Sounds good.
Real simple and easy. All right. Here we go. Hello and welcome to Morning Fuel. I'm your host, John Bundy, and you are here because you believe in the power of the spoken word and its ability to change lives, and that by sharing our stories, we can help others overcome challenges that they cannot overcome on their own. Whether it's a victory you need to win in business or in your own personal life, you understand the answers can be found in listening to others who are willing to share their stories, knowing that their story ultimately doesn't belong to them. All right, today's guest embodies the essence of unexpected paths leading to unforeseen successes. He carries with him a profound piece of wisdom from his father saying, God writes straight with crooked lines. If you had told him 5 years ago that he would be the sole owner of a thriving carpet cleaning company, he might have dismissed that notion as far-fetched. Yet here he is at the helm of Capital Carpet and Services, a company with a long-standing reputation of over 18 years in the industry. Bringing a robust 16-year background in management to the table, he has revolutionized the business model of his company, focusing on efficiency and increased profitability, not just for the business, but for his dedicated team. His openness to hiring the right talent continues to propel the company forward, ensuring top-notch service in carpet cleaning, upholstery cleaning, tile and grout care, and more specialized services like carpet stretching and patching, not to mention their meticulous rug cleaning service that includes free pickup and delivery. Beyond the scope of everyday cleaning, he is IICRC certified in several critical areas, including water mitigation, applied structural drying, mold remediation, and carpet cleaning. Whether it's handling a small loss or partnering with Paul Davis Restoration for larger projects, his expertise ensures comprehensive care and solutions. Further extending his vision, he has forged a strategic partnership with Meadows Concepts, creating a one-stop shop for all house and carpet cleaning needs. One call, one bill, two problems solved. As he aptly puts it, highlighting the value of strategic collaborations in enhancing service, delivery, and customer satisfaction. Please help me in extending a warm Morning Fuel podcast welcome to a visionary leader who has turned an unexpected career path into a beacon of success, the proud owner of Capital Carpet and Services, my friend, Butch Beckman. What is happening, sir?
Good morning. I don't think I even need to do anything. You covered everything. Outstanding. That was amazing. Great
Mic
job.
drop.
Good
there
job.
You go, man. Well, it's all about you. This is Morning Fuel is about the reason why the people behind the business do what they do, and we love those stories. And Butch, I love your story, man. Talk to us about Butch Beckman before carpet cleaning.
Yeah, interesting story, I think. Well, I'll go back to, I grew up in Wisconsin. I'm from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. I was a pretty good athlete, played in the state championship in baseball, kind of my gig. I went to University of Wisconsin lacrosse my freshman year. Had the most fun of my life. His drinking age was 18. It was a co-ed dorm I lived in. It was a brewery town. Had a beautiful girlfriend. Ended up on academic probation. My dad said, I'm not paying for you to screw around. My brother-in-law was a captain in the Air Force out at Travis Air Force Base. He said, why don't you come out here, maybe you can get your act together. So I tell people I'm probably the only person ever to go to California kicking and screaming not to go. I did not want to go, but I did and got there. And the first day I rolled into a community college called Solano Community College. First day on the campus, I saw a bunch of guys up on the baseball field. So the next day I went into the coach's office and said, I'd like to try out for the team. And he said, I'm sorry, son, we had tryouts like 3 weeks ago. But I just my dad was a salesman. I was kind of a salesman. I just sold myself, told him I pitched state championship in baseball in Wisconsin, and I'd love it if you could take a look at me. And he said, well, I can't promise you anything, so come on out next week. So I did. We were playing a powerhouse team called Sacramento City College. Their coach went on to coach 2 College World Series titles for the University of Miami later on. And long story short, I got up in the 6th inning. First at bat, I hit off the right field fence for a double. Got up in the 9th inning, hit one right up the middle, off the closer who was throwing really hard. And coach met me at the dugout steps, said, welcome to the team, son. So,
that's great, man.
So
cool.
Anyway, so I ended up playing at Solano for 2 years and then got a scholarship to Sacramento State University to play baseball a long time ago. I played, my claim to fame is I faced Mike Mussina when he was at Stanford. So just to give you an idea, if you're a baseball fan, you probably remember that. Anyway, so
I'm not a baseball fan, but I recognize the name.
Anyway. So after going to school and everything finished, and I dropped out for a little bit because I thought I was going to get drafted. Never worked out, and ended up having a little bit of a medical condition, neither here nor there. Anyway, so after about a year dropping out, I decided I needed to go back. But then I had to finish on my own. I had to pay my own way. Had to work a full-time job, so I went to school in evenings and whenever I could fit in classes. Ended up graduating. Spent, I'd said, a total of 11 years there. I got my first job out of college was with Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I don't know if that was exceptionally smart or exceptionally stupid because I made it 12 years with Enterprise. The average length of employment at Enterprise is 1 year, 8 months. It's a revolving door.
Yeah, sure.
I like to say that in my 12 years at Enterprise, I probably rented 30,000 cars and probably washed 10,000. So
right.
As a manager, you had a lot of those responsibilities. But I digress. Anyway, so spent 11 years in California. My two best friends had both gotten married, both had kids. I lost my buddies to hang out with. I'd broken up with my girlfriend. I had nothing holding me really, and I was talking to my sister, who is now out here in Virginia, and her husband was a lieutenant colonel at Langley Air Force Base. And she said, well, why don't you come check out the East Coast? So I gave away or sold everything I couldn't get in my little SUV, grabbed my dog, and headed east. Thought I'd be here for a year or two. I was thinking I might migrate down to Atlanta or something. Anyway, long story short, I met my wife. I settled down. I've been here ever since. So I had 12 years with Enterprise Rent-A-Car and then left them to be a regional guy with Hertz Local Edition. I was a multi-location manager for 4 years there.
Went to work for the competition.
Well, in a matter of speaking, yeah. So, but it was a better opportunity. And I did that for 4 years and then decided to take a whole different turn. And I went and worked for a restoration company. I worked for ServPro at Portsmouth for a year and 2 weeks. And got an opportunity I met a guy that was opening a franchise of Paul Davis in Virginia Beach. So he hired me. Flew me to Jacksonville, Florida, where I got certified in all the things you were talking about, except for carpet cleaning, came in a little bit later. And I did that for 4 years. And then it's funny how things go in 4-year cycles, it seems like. And then started doing some business development for a couple of companies and ended up working for Stat Services doing their business development. Anyway, I worked for them for a couple of years. I took them from a $2 million a year company to a $3 million a year company, just using the things I learned at Paul Davis about how to get on different programs with insurance companies and stuff they were struggling with. There wasn't really any upward mobility, and I thought it was a good Lord telling me the girl down the thing that owned Capital Carpet at the time was really struggling. She was going through a divorce and had some real financial issues. She lost her biggest customer, was like an $80,000 account at a timeshare, really put her behind the 8 ball.
Sure.
So I thought it was good Lord just telling me, hey, this is an opportunity. She was looking for desperately for help. So I became majority owner by buying out her debt. And I didn't have any more upward mobility where I was. It wasn't like I was ever going to be a GM or anything because it's a family business. So I bought in with her, and after 10 months, things just weren't working out. So we decided to separate. I bought her out, and then it was a little bitter at the time, but it's funny how the Lord works. Everything came full circle because we're good friends now. She's selling real estate and for learner homes, and it was just great. We talk all the time. We go to lunch every 6 months or so, and she said it was the best thing that ever happened to her. So
right,
and so then I get all of her headaches. So
yeah, sure, wow. Well, speaking of headaches, so one of our favorite portions of the show is hearing about the adversity that ultimately led to success and lessons learned and all that stuff. So the WTF, the what the fail portion of our show. Can you share with us something, and these things we find will set people free and let them know that they're not the only ones going through this sort of challenge. Do you have that ultimate face plant, like that mountain that appeared and you had to go around it, under it, over it, to get past it, something that could have taken you out?
Welcome to M-Team AI, where we believe marketing should be as unique and vibrant as your business. We're not just a service, we're your creative partners in growth, innovation, and success.
Hey there. We know running a business is no small feat. That's why we're here, to take the marketing load off your shoulders. Imagine saving money while boosting your brand, all with a dash of fun. That's what we do at M-Team AI.
By harnessing the power of AI alongside our marketing expertise, we personalize your brand's message to resonate with your audience. Plus, with our educational forum, you're never alone. Get answers, share insights, and join a community of forward thinkers just like you.
We believe in doing things differently. More fun, more relaxed, and definitely more effective. Your business is unique, and your marketing should be too. With M-Team AI, it's not just about keeping up, it's about standing out.
Ready to make your marketing truly yours? Visit us at mteamai.com and let's create something amazing together.
M-Team AI, where your business meets its creative match.
Well, I don't let those kind of things get to me. Honestly, I like to say it's like water off a duck's back, and don't sweat the small stuff and everything small stuff. I've had a lot of hindrances, a lot of things have gone not right for me. When you get in this industry, a lot of your expenses are in equipment because we have high water torque mount extraction machines that are like an engine in an engine. So now we have to worry about the engine in the vehicle. We got to worry about the engine that we actually clean carpets with. And every time there's something breaks down, we've got something else going on, and it's really costly, and there's nobody really around here that can do everything you would like it to do. So it can be a challenge. I've had to tow vehicles to Richmond and have actually towed from Richmond back here to get work done. And so, I mean, there's always another, we're just waiting for the other shoe to drop. But I can't think of one terrible thing. I mean, there's been some dread and everything, but like I said, I'm a good believer in the Lord, and I know things are going to happen, and I'm going to be able to overcome it. I'll find a way to get it done, and thank goodness so far that's happened.
Yeah. Well, that leads right into the birth of Morning Fuel, and the reason why I started this show was born out of severe anxiety and depression, which was crippling to me and kept me at home. Like I was unemployable. There was, through prayer, through my faith, was given to me a morning routine that I call my morning fuel. So what is your morning fuel? What is it? I'm hearing a little bit of that right now. I know you're a man of faith, but the morning fuel that gets you through the rough days and at the end of a terrible week into the next week with vigor.
Well, honestly, John, it's just, I think, my overall attitude towards things. I've had some other struggles in my life. I've had a stroke. I've had somebody tell me that I'd be lucky if I got 50% of my mobility back.
Wow.
There's a whole story about that, but I have to tell you some another time.
Sure.
But I've had a lot of challenges in my life, and I can tell you one little thing. When I'm going to work or when I'm coming to work, I live just the other side of the Monitor Merrimack Bridge Tunnel. But every time I get on that tunnel and I look at the vastness and the beauty and all the things that the Lord's created and how good it is, and I mean, people can be testy and negative and really bring you down or try to bring you down if you let them. And I just decided that life's too short. I thought about this the other day. Somebody made a point, and it's true. It said, in just 2 generations, 99% of the people in the world won't know you ever existed. If you think about that, think about how much you know about your grandparents or your great-grandparents. You might know their names, but you don't know what their lives are like or anything about them. So that's going to be the same for you. So why not make the most of what you have every day? And you can use it to do good or to do bad. And I've always thought I'm trying to be the best person I can possibly be. And that's what Jesus would want.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Amazing. So before I ask my last question, how can folks reach out to you, get involved if they need carpet cleaning or if they know some property managers that are struggling with their current, services? How can folks get in touch with you?
Well, I love to tell people I love introductions. I love to be introduced to people. People work with who they like and trust, and they can't get to like and trust you if they don't know you. So when I talk to people like you and everybody, other people, media sources, I'm always trying to think, where can I get the most ROI, or where can I get the most people to hear what I have to say? So that I'm always interested in that. So any introductions you can make to property managers, timeshares, hotels, apartment complexes, restaurants. We do over 15 restaurants now. We're doing 3 Ruby Tuesdays in the next 2 days, as an example. So I'm excited to meet people and just give them the opportunity to check us out. You can go to capitalcarpetandservices.com. I'm just updating our website. Should have a new one here in the next week or two. I've been doing stuff that the people I've been working with do a lot more video. Do a lot, about George with Apex Media and Fu, and they're putting a whole new thing together for me. I like working. I'm very involved with 212, as you know. And I love to do networking and getting up with people like that. If anybody's ever interested in about growing their business, get up with me at capitalcarpetandservices.com or butch@ccns.net is my email. I'd be happy to get in touch with her. Our phone number is really easy to remember. I don't think people, they used to be back in the day, if you had a catchy phone number, it was cool. And now with technology, it's not nearly as cool. But our phone number is 757-564-8000. Again, that's 757-564-8000. You can just give us a call. I'll be happy to talk to you. And if I can help you with anything, I like to be known as a resource. I like to know if I don't know somebody, I know somebody that can help you. So, and I think you're the same way, John. You know a lot of people that try to connect with. So I like to be that kind of a person. If I can be a resource, then at least I can help somebody else. And it's not all about me. I'll leave you with this. I've probably said this before. I used to listen to a lot of Zig Ziglar. He's passed away way back in 2012, but he was really full of great ideas. But he said there's 4 stages of business. There's survivability that leads to stability, that leads to success, that finally leads to significance. And that's exactly where I want to get to be, is significance. When you get to the significance portion of the job, then we can start helping out a lot of other people and doing things in your community to try to make it more beautiful, or your church or whatever. I really want to get to that point. It's not about being the richest guy on the block. It's about being the most fulfilled person, I think, or try to be fulfilled. If you can help, the other thing he says, you get everything you want out of life if you can help enough other people get what they want. So I love living by that.
Yeah, that's great. Great philosophy. So, last question.
Okay.
Butch Beckman, owner of Capital Carpet and Services. What do you need most right now?
Well, lately on my mind is I've got good people that have been with me for at least 2 or 3 years, but I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to get some new faces, some new people interested in the industry, new people, ideas about marketing. But I just talked to a guy with William & Mary the other day about maybe getting some interns or getting some help that way. I want to grow my business, and I know the thing is, when things get going really well, then like I touched on before, something happens, like a van goes down, and my equipment's getting older and stuff like that. I just want to get busier and grow and create more opportunities for people.
Fantastic. Awesome. Help more people, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, great. But great to know you for the past several years, Butch. I look forward to seeing you at every networking event that I arrive at. Butch, you're already there.
Pretty much.
And you know everyone. It's awesome.
I don't know everyone.
A great resource, man. I appreciate you. So yeah, fantastic, man. I can't wait to see the future of Capital Carpet and Services.
Thank you, and I want to wish you nothing but the best in your new adventures.
Oh,
you got
thank
some
you.
really cool things coming up, and I hope it really works out well for you.
Yeah, fantastic. Yeah, thank you. Have a great day.
All right.